Okay, so
Just
here's
hit
where we're going to start
record.
off.
They won't know.
Yeah, I know. So here's where we
Okay.
left off. There's only one more point I had to make about the pickups, and that was my mom. She bid 25 bones on Trevor Simeon, so she has got a lot of faith in that Denver offense. We'll see if it turns out, but she only had Eli Manning, and so far the Giants look like crap all year, so I don't blame her for going after another quarterback. But I thought it was interesting that nobody else went for Trevor Simeon except her, but so now she's the proud owner of him. So let's move on from there to matchups this week.
Okay, game of the week. We'll start there. Make fantasy football average again against Camp Krusty. The grudge match. Well, I used to like to think we were the grudge match of all grudge match, but I think Jason and you take that top spot. We'll call this one number 2, close number 2, or a big pile of number 2 if I lose.
Who works for number 2? It's you. Yes, you're exactly right. I would say you guys are tied because if I lose to either of you, I get loads of crap. Now, they're predicting over 20 for Cam. I'll believe that when I see it. I swear, it's like I'm holding on by a thread with old Cam. I got faith in him, but man, it's hard. And Ellie, you better have a bounce back week. I need a big week from you. It's got us pegged at 140. It's got me really trouncing you at 144 to 128, but I don't believe that for anything because none of these scores ever really matter. We'll see how it all tips out. I don't even know if I'm going to start Brandon Marshall. I might not start Marshall this week. I might have to pull somebody else in because so far he's done nothing. But I'm sure the week I sit him is when he goes off. But be that as it may, it's going to be a great match. Smack will be talked. Pay attention to the message board if you want to
see
comedy gold, Jerry.
Hey, there was a little bit of conversation this weekend, which I like.
Yeah,
okay.
No, I love it, man. I'm in there when I can. Although, really, I think I was so frustrated with Elliott, I should have put it all on the board. Instead, I was really texting you and Jason, just screaming at you about that game.
I know.
You should have said, direct that to the board. It would have been making other people laugh, at least my misery.
All right, who's next? Here's a tough game. Voldemort, who's undefeated, goes against the powerhouse that is Malibu Stacy. If any of her players start playing the way that they should, it should be a good one.
Yes, that should be a great matchup. These are two powerhouses in the same division, so it's win-win for me because if she knocks out Voldemort, that's only going to help my cause and hers to move up the chain as it is.
Yes, right.
Yeah, so she's got Drew Brees but he's on the road, so Drew Brees on the road isn't always as solid at home. But Bell is due for a game. I mean, he's had two very quiet games. It's time for him to show, but they're on the road too, so who knows? Gillisley at home against Houston, which is a tough team, but it's stupid New England, so I'm sure they're going to do great. And Denver on a roll, so Thomas should be awesome for her. He's got Mariota. He's got Murray and Cook. Cook should have a bounce-back game because he had a bad one against the Steelers, but he should do better against Tampa Bay. And then we'll see how the rest of them shine, see if Hogan shows up again, see what the Carolina defense does. They did pretty well for him last week. But a good matchup, should be fun. It's got him projected with her winning, but, I'm still calling it pretty close. Who's next?
Okay, next we've got Chalupa Batman goes up against the Deplorables.
Yes.
Who you got?
Yes, this is who he brought into the league, so it's the first big clash.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
So I'm hoping there's some smack talk. I'd love to see her jump on the board and talk some trash about old Joe and his Chalupa Batman baby. He's got Matty Ryan at Detroit. It's an inside game, so maybe Matt will be throwing great. McCoy Montgomery's killing it for him this year. Love me some Ty Montgomery. She's got Big Ben. Unfortunately, Pitt's lost every game since the 30s at Chicago, so that's not a good sign for her or my beloved Steelers. But we'll hope they can pull out a win there. We'll see if Des Bryant can get it done against a very tough Arizona defense. And then she's got a Jai against the Jets, so that hopefully will be good for her. Oh, I see he's moved in Thompson, who had a huge day last week. We'll see if he can repeat that against Oakland. Should be a good game. Lines are locked with him up by about a dozen, but not a dozen, a little just under 10 points, but we'll see if that actually works. I got stuck on my own tongue there. Move on. Who's next?
The next one is a game of irony. We've got the Braille Bombers, who help the blind see, going against a team trying to find their way with an 0-2 record. We got the Braille Bombers against Champ Crusher's crew. Let's go, Kev.
I think Kev might do better if he just put all of his players in Braille and tried to read it, right? Just try to pick one. Or you know what? Maybe if he took he took everybody's name, put it in a hat, threw it up, and see which one the woodpecker would pounce on in his house. And maybe if it says, start somebody else, start Cousins over Stafford, he would go for it. So good luck to both of them. I know that my mom would like to continue her winning ways, but poor Kev is desperate for a win. So I know he's going to be tweaking his lineup all the way up till Sunday morning and hope he gets the right one to see if he can crack that code. Who's next?
Okay, well, it doesn't get any easier for my man Jay. Arr, give me that booty. Goes against the undefeated Gentlemen's Fort Quarterlies, who put up 160 last week. So another tough one.
Yeah, I know Jay's hoping for a Brady letdown after that big week last week, but I don't see it. I mean, once he starts rolling, it's hard to stop that guy. He's going to have his hands full with Terry's, the rest of her, with C.J. Anderson, who's been just running like he's Marshall Faulk reborn, for crying out loud. And she's got the Denver defense as well. He's hoping for that secondary trade for Henry that, Todd, he's a secondary guy. He's not going to do much. He's awesome, and he's going to be on fire as always. But, hey, Todd, I knew he might be a starter, just not soon. So we'll see who wins. Go, Terry. Keep that booty pirate in the ground. Who's next?
And finally, we've got the Wild Poopers. Ooh, brother and sister going against the Punishment Due. Another interdivision, I guess, rivalry there.
Interrelations, exactly. Your sisters who you're playing, Mr. Todd. This is going to be fun to watch because nothing better than siblings going at it. I don't think they'll be able to top Clemens kids when one of them cold-cocked one, then chased the other into the kitchen with slamming the other one into the oven, which was just awesome. And we were there to witness that. I don't think it's going to get that violent, but maybe we'll see that kind of action.
You never know.
On the message board I'm hoping for. Yeah, she's got Dak Prescott, again, hoping to bounce back, but it's a tough Arizona team. I wonder if he's going to be able to find his footing and get better. Will Kareem Hunt have another third week of magnificence as like the best rookie running back this year? Will Crabtree catch another 3 touchdowns? Are you kidding me? I don't think so, but who knows with these guys, right?
Yep.
Oakland seems to be on a roll, whereas Todd's hoping for Winston to do some good. But, man, Winston's got to go up against that Minnesota secondary who's proven to be pretty dang good. They held AB to very low numbers last week. So we'll see if he can get it done. And will Brandon Cooks, his big one that he traded for, actually show up? I don't know. We're going to see. He's still got Kelsey going against the L.A. Chargers. Is that it? Yeah, I guess it's the L.A. Chargers. Hard to say L.A. Chargers, not San Diego. But we'll see. Should be a great matchup. I cannot wait for this because, again, if nothing else, somebody's going to get hurt, and it's going to be a Devlin, and that always makes me happy.
Well, so we could also call that the white-on-white crime game as Jack goes against Meg.
Jack and Meg White, exactly. Wait, they weren't related. They were married, right? They weren't brother and sister, though.
They played off like they were brother and sister.
They played off a lot of weird stuff, exactly. So that's it for this week. We still have to talk about our outing. We have to talk about some other stuff.
It's still early.
On the horizon. So we got some time. Enjoying football, loving that it's here. Loving the red zone. Thank you for continuing to move because Skype sucks and it keeps getting frozen. But, Kev, you got anything else before we close down today? Oh, look out, he's stabbing. Look out. Okay, so for Kevin E., this is Matt Dickey saying, we'll see you next week, Bone Storm. Kev, take us home.
Stay classy, Bone Storm.
And you froze. Perfect timing. I hate Skype.